white, and blue. Hey, y'all.
Ah, hey.
Welcome. We are here.
America. Heck yeah.
Jonathan's queer, and we are out here doing it. Man, does that bother you, Jonathan? I don't know. Every
No,
time I think about we are here, I think about the we are queer, but it's like it's not we. It's just Jonathan. So it's
it,
like Jonathan's
it,
queer.
it doesn't bother me at all. I feel like once people see me, hear me, they'll see it too. So it is what it is.
Well, just stating truths and facts, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, just making sure. We are
I would have
here.
told you before now because you've been saying it for a while. So
Yeah, I have
I
been saying
definitely
it for a
would have
minute.
told you
I've been
before
saying
now.
it before we even moved out here. You're right.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. It is yet another Monday. I am the Light of the Leo. I'm happy to be here to come together and decompress. Mondays are not always the best. So, first of all, Monday was kind of like the easiest to do, and then it just turned into this Monday reflection. So, we're reflecting every single Monday here at 9 p.m., not a.m., like I wanted to say. 9 p.m. every Monday. Here's my brother. Haha, got it right. Here's my brother,
You
Mr. Joe
did.
Nathan himself. Jojo speaks.
It's always
And
the opposite of what you think it would be. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because from my eyes, you're on that side,
Yes,
but on the
true.
camera, you're on that side.
Right there.
Yeah.
Below me is my lovely friend and sister, Bianca.
Hey,
Edom.
y'all.
Yo, it is yet a wonderful time to come together and just try to chill out for a little bit. My day wasn't the greatest, but I just keep on thinking about the fact that I made it through. That's all I
Hmm.
need. That's
Okay,
all I
because
need.
we what here? Okay, and the day is over. Okay, mission
Okay.
accomplished.
I'm here like Tisha Campbell, okay? Shoot, I'm still here,
I'm
honey.
still here. Yeah, yeah. When I tell you,
Get
I
on.
love that song that she led on school days. Like when I tell you, I
Oh, don't want to be
adore
alone
that.
tonight.
Yes, like it's everything to me. Like and there's a video of her on YouTube performing it like a couple of years ago, and
Oh, really?
and of course she sings it just like she did back in the day.
Oh, good.
I love that song. I
I'd
love
be
that song.
concerned that she just okay, okay. This is not like a bash her comment,
Okay,
but some she's really emotional
yeah,
with her singing, and yeah, um,
which is a great thing for singing when you can bring in the emotion. That's always a great thing.
this is true. Uh, sometimes it's a little too much emotion for me personally
Okay, okay. You're starting to sound a little bit muffled, Jennifer.
because I backed up from from the computer from the microphone.
Okay.
That's what happened. Anywho, I was hoping that she wasn't over singing the song. It's like I don't want to be alone tonight.
She does have a tendency to oversing from time to time. Because
That's all I'm trying to say.
she has a powerful instrument. So, yeah.
Speaking of powerful instruments, before I say this, let me make sure to say hello to everybody. Dustin has made it on in. Hello, peace and blessings unto you.
Hey,
Hey,
Dustin.
Dustin.
All right. Miss Kim. Hello, Miss Kim. She said, "Hey,
Greetings, Miss
Bianca."
Kim.
Hey,
And
Miss
to
Kim.
Dustin, she says, "Hey, J and J." She also says, "Tisha looked a fool." She said, "Tisha looked a fool during that 'I'm Still Here' performance." But she was happy, and that's what matters.
She was.
Because
She
she is what?
was.
Still here. It was a moment to rise.
I really understand what Miss Kim is saying about that.
Understood. Yeah,
we really hear with that,
absolutely. Through and through.
but I
Um,
still love Tisha.
but speaking of loud singers, have you guys heard the Jingle Bells from Jennifer Hudson?
I have no desire.
No, I haven't.
Let me tell y'all. I'm I don't even think Jennifer Lewis would do that. Not Jennifer Lewis, but Patti LaBelle would do that. Just the way that she's a jingle bells, jingle bells. It's jingle bells.
You know whose holiday album I want to listen to that I should have when it came out? Brandy's
Jennifer
Christmas
Hudson?
album. No, Brandy's
Oh.
Christmas album that she came out with. It was either last year or the year before that. I
Oh
would
yeah,
love
I
to
forgot
hear.
about that.
Yeah. I would love to hear her sing some Christmas jingles in my ear.
Miss Kim said yes with palm to face. Okay. Every time I hear just a little bit of it, and sometimes when I drive around, I just keep the radio on every once in a while when I'm not really paying attention to what's on there. And that her jingle bells came on, and I was like, "Come on, Jen, did it require all of that? It's literal jingle bells. It's one thing to sing Emmanuel with all that power. It's one thing to sing, the songs of the Lord with all
Mhm.
that power, but freaking jingle bells."
And you know the funny thing about that is during her American Idol audition, Simon
Mhm.
told her that she's going to have to learn how to control her voice. Simon literally told her that during her audition on American Idol. Literally, those were the words that came out of his mouth. You're going to have to learn how to control that thing,
I
girl.
think it's about, being aware of, when she does give the full belt and when not to, just
Right.
building up to something. Because once again, that jingle bells, oh Lord, Miss Kim says, and she hasn't learned yet.
No, she hasn't. Did y'all watch the video of Jennifer Holliday singing "We Are Family" with the Gay Men's Chorus?
Those are
Was
the moments that make you want to cry.
For real? Was it not beautiful? Like,
We are a family.
and then when they came down from the stands and they got into their little poses, some were on their knees, some were in different, like it was just
Good
everything,
times. And you
everything.
and you
And
see how she don't do too much when too much is not required.
because she didn't have to.
Okay,
That
it's
is a
like
seasoned vocalist for your ass.
it's
Okay.
it's like paying $50 for a Kit Kat bar. Look, we didn't need all that. All we asked, well, these kind of days, I don't know if y'all remember, there was one time when the regular Kit Kat bar was 44 cents at Walmart.
I remember when Skittles used to be 50 cents.
That's
Yes.
that's when I was, using my allowance. My mother was sweet enough to give us half of our age
Okay.
every week, and a Kit Kat bar was 44 cents. Now it's like $1 something for just 4 little breaks of Kit Kat bar. But anywho, it's like paying
No more.
$50 for a Kit Kat bar. You're right. No more. I enjoy Kit Kat, and it doesn't
You
make me
do.
happy that it costs so much.
Do you like Kit Kats more than you like Reese's?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay.
It's I'm a texture girly.
Mhm.
I absolutely cannot do the goopy, the jello, any of that.
Yeah.
But the light crispiness of each wafery layer
Mhm.
of the Kit Kat, I thoroughly enjoy. Have you ever seen me eat a Kit Kat?
I don't think I've ever paid attention to you eating a Kit Kat. No.
So I
I'm
eat
sure
all the
I've seen you eating it,
oh
but
yeah,
I never paid any attention to it.
I eat all the chocolate on the perimeter of the particular break. I eat off the chocolate. From there, I go from the top of the Kit Kat bar and get layer by layer of wafer. That's how I do my
Why do I
Kit
do
Kat
that
bar.
too?
You a lie and a half.
Except for I don't
Wow.
eat the chocolate on the outside because I'm not a chocolate eater. So
Mhm.
I'll just break the outside chocolate off and then I'll pick away the
Wow.
layers because it's just something about that little.
It's the crisp. It's so light and crispy.
It's so like on your
And
tongue.
then it's little granules on the.
Bianca, I'm not a chocolate eater either. Back in the day, like
Mm.
the only chocolate I could really take was those M&M minis. I could do
Mhm.
M&M minis. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh
can't do a
yeah,
whole bag of
even the
M&Ms.
minis
Like,
are
Oh yeah,
fun
me
to
too.
eat.
yes,
They are.
yes,
They
they
got a good little
are.
crisp to them and not a lot of chocolate, but enough crisp. It just balance it out.
It's
And I
the
will
candy
have
shell.
and I will have to say
Mm-hmm.
I miss the M&M Crispies where they had the Rice Krispies inside of the M&Ms.
Mm-hmm.
I do miss those.
I think I've had. Oh, go ahead.
Those were my favorite M&Ms back in the day.
I think
accept
I've
that.
had a bad experience or a bad batch because when I had them for
Mhm.
the first and last time, the Rice Krispie part was a little hard and I felt like I was about to break a tooth.
Okay.
Got
It
it.
Okay.
didn't work out
Okay.
well. I'll stick to peanuts, please, and thank you. All right. Miss Kim says that's why her music doesn't sell. Her voice was too is too much.
Don't
Yeah.
nobody want to hear all
But
that.
what is commendable is her fight and succeeding in staying relevant. How you have a whole TV show?
I feel like her role in Effie gave her the confidence to stick with what she knows and to feel like, oh, well, if I got an Oscar for doing this, what's the point of me changing? Or I don't know if that's the case, but I have a feeling that might have something to do with the fact that she hasn't changed, or she just likes the way that she sings and she likes the way that it sounds in her ear, and so that's what she does. It is what it is.
And
Yeah,
that,
she
my dear, is
give me
okay.
old Negro spiritual vibes. Like all of her songs sound so like old and homely, and she just hollering like she was supposed to be back in Al Green them days. Girl, we come up with the times because I can't get with it. I
But
just can't.
I feel if she had some tutelage like from any of from the Patty LaYales and other louder singers because like what I love about Patty every time she sings her song is going somewhere. And when
Mhm.
Right.
she's loud, when she's yelling, when it's high, when it's powerful, it's with reason. And we built ourselves up to this place.
Right.
That song started off with Jingle Bells. That's how it
Yeah,
started.
yeah. Yeah, my father and I saw Patti LaBelle when she performed here in Columbia, South Carolina at the Township Auditorium. And she had her choice moments when she went up into the rafters.
Mhm.
Choice moments. That's a smart singer for you, a seasoned singer for you. But the other time she was just, in her regular gig. But, she didn't do her Patty stuff until it was time to do her Patty thing.
I know that's
So,
right.
yeah.
I love it when she start flying on us. I enjoy
Oh,
her.
yes.
Um, but yeah, there's a time and space for all of that carrying on. I just wish she would find it. That sounds mean.
No.
Anywho, it doesn't.
It's just your
Mm-mm.
truth.
Thanks,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Miss Kim says, "Give me a Twix and don't talk to me."
I like Twix as well. I like Twix because of the caramel.
No hateration or holleration in this dancery. I think it's the caramel because it's like when it comes to bars, I need something extra. That's why I've always enjoyed a Snickers or a Babe Ruth because it had a whole bunch of peanuts in it. So I didn't mind the nougat and the caramel. But when you ain't got nothing else to it, that's a Twix. Well, the cookie, but it never did anything for me.
Because I've always seen Twix as a Kit Kat with caramel in it.
Get-
But the crunchy part in the Twix isn't the same as the wafers in the Kit Kat. So
It's a cookie.
yeah.
Can I tell y'all the best? Okay. If it were still out, I would like it better than the Kit Kat. Um, uh, what's the name? Reese's used to have a Reese's peanut butter cup that had a cookie in it.
Mm.
Do I remember this?
Tyrone actually told me the origins of this thing and why they don't have it anymore. But it's based off the recipe of an Oreo. That's the cookie that's in there. It's like a really dark chocolate, and it tastes out. Okay. So what I would do
You going back in time,
is
honey.
Listen.
She's going back, y'all.
I would eat the chocolate on the perimeter because
Testify.
there's a thick bit of chocolate around the edges. I would scrape with my teethuses the peanut butter off the top of the cookie and the chocolate off the bottom of the cookie, and then eat said cookie by itself.
I never liked peanut butter and chocolate together. That's just never.
But with Reese's is different. Reese's
Yeah.
is I can't I don't even feel like that's peanut butter to me because it's just
Mm.
so sweet. It's like it's not like a peanut butter that you spread on bread.
Okay.
It's sweeter. It's like, I think about Reese's Pieces. I don't think about peanut butter. Um, Dustin said my favorite candy is a Hershey bar. Now you can't go wrong with a Hershey bar,
Okay.
but let me
I
tell you
know
what I
that's right,
need.
Dustin.
I like I like my
Right.
chocolate with nuts, so I have to have a Mr. Good bar.
Did y'all
Oh
like the
yes, now
cookie?
you said that.
Did y'all like the cookies and cream Hershey bar? I like that one. I just couldn't eat a lot of it.
It's okay. It's the white chocolate. The only
I
reason
don't
why
like
I
white
would get it
chocolate.
every once in a while is because of the dark cookie balls.
Mm.
But other than that, no. No, thank you. I love how we sit here and talk about loud singing and chocolate all at the same time. We're amazing like that. But anywho, yeah, I think she could get some tutelage from those ladies. There's nothing wrong with holding back. It's like even with Fantasia could be loud, but you know when she sang "Lose the Win," she started the song "Ever Feel So Lovely." Like she was down there.
When she
Yep,
sang
it's a build up.
"Summertime," she didn't have to go up in the rafters whatsoever on American Idol. That was my favorite performance of hers on American Idol. She was just nice and sweet down in the depths, you know what I'm saying, where she needed to be. And Randy said that is the best performance of American Idol that we've ever had. And she didn't have to do all the hips and tricks and all that good stuff. No, she was just sweet and nice and lovely. And that's sometimes that's all you need.
What were you
All
gonna
you
say,
Agreed.
need.
Bianca?
Hmm?
What were you saying?
I forgot.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bianca.
No, it's okay. It was probably just to chime in on something one of y'all said.
Yeah, the technique of the singing, it's not harsh on the ears because of course by the end of Lose to Win, she's up here.
And that performance she did on American Idol with Lose to Win, first of all, that's the best that she's ever looked, in my opinion.
Ooh,
That makeup was on point. That dress
It
was
was on
everything.
point.
The hair was everything. Like it all came together.
it's the
And
gospel
she
song.
did it is because it's a word. Okay. And Bianca, I don't know why I haven't noticed your country accent until now. I don't know why. I don't know
You ain't heard
why.
that Southern twang yet.
I don't know why. I never picked up on it. I just forgive me, please.
You better pay attention eventually though. I like that. Man, oh man.
I have to
Um,
say this while I'm drinking from my Whataburger cup of sweet tea. I'm
Mm.
not the biggest fan of Whataburger. They just opened right down the street. I just it's just I but I can just go to McDonald's right across the street from the Whataburger because it's just not all that. Just not to me, not to me. But that line is still wrapped around that store to this day, and I think they've been open for what, a month maybe.
yeah. I don't all the way get it. My husband loves Whataburger, like loves it down.
Mm,
Um, I suggest just to see why some people like it to eat it there where the food is
Got it.
hot.
okay.
Okay, right out of the kitchen. Because that's how I tried it first, and I was like, "Oh, this is good." But then when I took it home the next time that we got, I was like, "This, what happened?"
That's what
Yes,
it
I
is.
did.
Okay, that makes
I've
sense.
only had it once. I don't even remember what it tastes like.
It's
Literally, only one time.
There you
it's
go.
it's okay. It's okay. As far as like the burgers and stuff like that, it is certainly better than a McDonald's. I'd rather have their burgers than a McDonald's burger.
Okay,
McDonald's is more of like a taste that I'm used to rather than the taste that's the best. Does that make sense?
makes
Hmm.
sense. Yes,
So
it's,
they
it's
do
just
have the
your that's just your regular degular smegular, you know.
yeah, it's like I
Yeah,
know what
Go
I'm
to.
getting with that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But to get just a little bit extra, Whataburger's good for that. While we were out in Destin, we dropped by Whataburger on our way back from dropping off. No, from doing something. Dagnabbit. Um, their onion rings are good. I do enjoy their
Oh,
onion rings.
okay.
I wish they had a special onion ring sauce. Their onion rings are that
Right.
good,
Mm.
but they don't have a onion ring sauce. So I just asked for some barbecue. It's like, oh, I
That's
guess
the only
barbecue.
reason why I eat onion rings from Burger King because of that zesty sauce. If they did not have that zesty sauce, I wouldn't touch them onion rings with a 10-foot pole. But that zesty sauce be good.
I can't do that onion rings, Jonathan.
I
I
know
can't.
a lot of times they're limp, a lot of times they're not
It's the
fried
mint.
good enough.
it's minced onions and not like a actual onion
Ring.
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's minced. It's not, when you bite into it, it's mush.
Oh no. Oh that oh no. I'm a texture person, so that would drive me insane.
No, thank
And I
you.
think the reason why they're minced is because they're so small.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's
And
my
it's like the crispiness on the outside is good, but it's not always on point. Miss Kim says that
Hmm.
zesty sauce is fire. And it is. Though I
okay.
don't like it. Oh, though I don't like the onion ring, that sauce is good now.
It's very good.
It helps with eating it. Dustin said, ready for the new year, ready for my birthday. Oop. Miss
Also,
Kim
when
says,
is
when
your
is your
birthday, Dustin? Let us
birthday?
know.
Yeah, we gotta put that in there. Um, but yeah, that's been great. I'm proud of myself today. I made burgers for lunch. They were really awesome.
Ooh, it
Um,
sound like it. How you
yeah,
make it? On top of the stove or in the stove?
on top of the stove. I made it on top. I let it cook kind of like slow, so it can get like a nice little crisp,
I was finna say
on the
around them
outside.
edges. It look
You got to do that, and then I threw some cheese on there, and then I buttered the buns and fried the buns down,
oh, I know
uh,
that was good.
seared them, got a little crispiness to it. I love it. It was great. Good lunch. But very proud of myself. I think I might have to. I think I'm about to do a girl dinner, maybe just some ice cream and go to bed tonight.
I know I need to find something to eat. I ain't eaten all day.
I got me a burger in
You
the
know what,
refrigerator right now, ready to eat it tonight.
Bianca? Don't get me started because I will go on for 40 days and 40 nights. We'll talk later, okay? She ain't 8. I'm not going to dig further into that.
I stepped right into that one, huh,
Yeah,
Jonathan?
yeah.
You did. And Jennifer was gracious enough to let it go. Ain't God
Right.
good? Ain't God good? Look at God.
Jesus. Oh gosh, Miss Kim said she ready for her birthday too. When your birthday?
When's your birthday,
Right.
Miss Kim? I don't think I know when it is.
Do I need to say I'm ready for my birthday?
Well, all of our birthdays
Oh,
passed not too long ago, so
my next birthday I'm turning 40, and I'm gonna try to. I'm making plans,
I
Jonathan.
can't believe it. I cannot believe it. But I'm turning 36 next year. Jeez Louise.
Bunch of old
36.
fogies. That's all I.
Oh, bogeys. Oh my God.
And and I see now that I'm getting older, the time
Mhm.
go by so fast. I always used to
So
hear the old people
fast.
say the time go by so fast when I was a kid, and I'm just like, do 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 do.
So
Now I
fast.
freaking see it.
So fast.
When I talk about being in our, the apartment that we were in before we moved here for 7 years, it's hard for it to even come out my mouth. First of all, who thought that I would be out there for 7 years? And when did we stay out here in Atlanta area for that long? What happened? Where did the time go? Miss Kim said, "Oh, hers is January 9th.
That's what's up,
Okay.
Capricorn. All right.
And Dustin is February the 29th. I mean 28th.
Oh, I remember Dustin telling me that. Yes, he's a Pisces.
Awesome. Boy, I tell you, um, has things been going all right? Like pretty good for y'all?
Absolutely. You know, last night I got onto this Clark Sisters thing. I don't know why, but interview came up where they were doing this interview with this guy, Hollywood something, and he did an interview with all four sisters, and it reminded me of the Clark Sisters biopic on Lifetime, which I think is the best biopic that they have ever done. If y'all have never seen the Clark Sisters biopic on
Mhm.
Lifetime, it is
Yeah.
amazing. I had no idea that there was a fifth sister, Denise. I had no idea about her story. I had didn't have much information about their mother, but it made sense who their mother was and how she presented, and um, it was just so beautiful. And I had no idea that they put out another album after their One Last Time album. They put out another album. I think it's called The Return or something of that nature. I need to get into that. Jermaine Dupri actually produced on that album.
I believe it. And sometimes it makes you wonder, Like, what I like about the Clark sisters, it seems like they have an open door for people as far as working with them and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
And when Beyonce sees fit to use their songs, and that's with an S because it's not the first song, from the Renaissance.
Hmm.
It's not the first time. And that church girl, let me not talk about her because I'll go on for day and night talking
Okay,
about
we will never get
Beyonce.
off the, or y'all will never get off this
I'm
line.
sorry. Oh wait, you will, huh? You'll be
I
gone.
will make my exit, honey. Okay.
Ciao. But but to see Dorinda be like, yeah, y'all leave Beyonce alone now. Leave her alone.
Right.
Like, how often, and then what's crazy is they act as if, people use their sound without compensating them or asking, or, it's like, you think
Right.
they didn't know that this happened? You didn't think they ain't say, go ahead
You
and
you think they ain't cashing them checks,
So
honey?
right. Come on. Run
Okay.
into the bank.
come on.
Running. Let's
Child.
go. I love the
Okay.
fact that all three Clark sisters, with the exception of Twinkie, they performed on the Terrell Show. I don't know if you guys know who
Mhm.
Terrell is, but he does something called Song Association with famous singers. All
Yeah.
three of them were on his show. Dorinda came back by herself. I mean, like their outreach, their outreach. I don't know if there are any other gospel singers
And
who reach outside of the gospel realm like the Clark
it makes
sisters
me
do.
wonder, it's like, is anybody else allowed to, or are they just not scared to? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think
Come
it's
on.
about your legendary status. And if
Exactly.
you decide not to reach out and be a part of the rest of the world that we all living in,
Mhm.
though you hold on to your values and the things that you hold dear to your life, you can still talk to people outside of your door.
Right.
Um,
Right. Come on.
I think that's something that does separate them from
and
others.
and they are the churchiest of the churchy,
They
the
really are.
churchiest of the church. When Dorinda be ministering, she be ministering. Um,
Absolutely.
but if you did not know what they did outside of the gospel community, you wouldn't think that they would, but they absolutely do. I love the fact that they had this show. I think it was on Oxygen, some type of show about preachers' kids or
They
something
sure
of that
did.
nature.
They did.
And Dorinda's daughter was on that show. Dorinda's daughter's husband just so happened to be in prison. But hey, it is what it is. And I was so surprised. I don't know why I was surprised that Dorinda would allow cameras to know that about her daughter. But it's like Dorinda don't care what they gonna say.
But it's
What
like,
they got to say.
that's her story to tell. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
right.
Exactly.
But I think I do think that's awesome,
Mhm.
because if some people come off their imaginary high horse, and I say imaginary strongly, not even with the loosely based situation, it's an imaginary high horse. We could, first of all, we could live a little bit better. We could live a little bit better together,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and we would also be able to reach out to more people. I think it would be awesome. Um,
Right.
Dustin says, would like to have a birthday love and celebrate with Jonathan if I could.
Of
What's the
course.
part? You better make sure you know what your mama doing.
What my mama's doing? For what?
Yeah, for her birthday. Because what if we not in the country?
Oh, we are going to Orange to on vacation in February now.
Oh, so now it's February. Don't say nothing to nobody.
I think she said February. I feel like
See,
she told me February
and this is why we need to have these conversations.
because we don't.
We don't. As long as we know that we don't and have to make the point. Miss Robin,
Hey, Auntie
HR
Robin.
is Tarday, but that's okay.
Hey.
That is okay. Hey,
Yeah, she's always on time.
she says, hey y'all. She said, what we talking about? Well, we were talking about Jennifer Hudson singing real loud. We were also talking about chocolate and how we enjoy it, and Jonathan don't. And Miss Kim like Twix. Um, Justin like Hershey. Hershey bars. Okay. Miss Kim's birthday is on the 9th of January, and Dustin's birthday is on February the 28th. And I think I covered everything. I feel good.
Mhm.
Yep.
Robin says the Clark sisters, they performed at my university when I was there.
Oh,
Hmm.
wow. That's what's up.
Okay, now facetiously want to say, so did you get saved? Look at y'all. That's something that I enjoy doing, y'all. I love whenever it's the altar call at church, I would hold Jonathan's hand or my mother's hand and raise it so they can get saved.
That's so cute.
Even though I got saved like 50, 11 times in children's church. Like,
In children's church,
like
oh,
she don't know.
he saved, saved beyond saved. They would tell mama after church, well, he got saved again. Praise God. Okay. His salvation runneth over. Okay.
Okay, it's an overflow, honey.
I know
Okay.
that's right. Claim it.
Oh, Robin says my birthday is January 27th. Wow, a lot of
Well,
January.
good night. Don't
Never.
plunk.
All right.
Okay.
Aquarius. I like that. She's an Aquarius.
Robin says I'm no fan of Jennifer Hudson. I love chocolate, and I posted my birthday. I'm gonna be 61. Amen.
Come
That's awesome.
on.
Awesome.
Bless
Robin
you.
says, like my mama said, I don't need to be saved. I've been a believer. You better.
Ben.
Whew, that's good. I like that. I like that. Miss Kim says, I sang You Bought the Sunshine at Camp Talent Show. I think it was 12.
Wow. Okay, I like that.
You Bought the Sunshine. I'm going to tell you a secret that I'm a little bit ashamed of. The only way that I knew that song in the beginning, I was introduced to that song by this kind of poppy R&B Christian group called Out of Eden.
hmm
They had You Bought the Sunshine on one of their albums. And then I was like, oh, wow, here's an older version of You Brought the Sunshine, the Clark sisters. Okay. I guess
Yes.
that's where they got it from. Amazing. Miss Roberts says, Miss Kim, that concert at college was the first time I heard of the Clark sisters. All right.
Wow. Okay.
Whew. But yeah. That's another one of those albums I wore out at the house
Okay.
Out of Eden.
Because it was so good. It was
It was
so good.
And then it was gospel, so I didn't feel shame.
Because it literally sounded like R&B. Like, you know the way, and this is not to shade anyone, but you know the way people like to say Trinity 5-7 was like the gospel Destiny's Child? No, Out of Eden was like the gospel Destiny's
Now,
Child.
Jonathan, and they don't know though. They don't know. And Out of Eden is a trio. So it could have been more like a TLC or something like that.
hmm
Maybe kind of like a TLC. But they all sang, and they sang You Bought the Sunshine. It did feel a little. It didn't have like a whole lot of soul in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they wasn't trying to be something that they weren't.
Right.
Which I
They just
think
sang it their way.
which was good, which was
Mhm.
really, really good. And a nice, great introduction. But they had a whole lot of nice beats, a lot of mellow beats, it was a moment for me. I don't even know how I found them out. All I saw was 3 black girls at the Christian bookstore. I ain't never heard their stuff.
Do you know what song came to my mind? You have opened my eyes to a great. The way that song starts out, you think you about to be in the club, honey. Like it is a bop.
I used to go tell
Straight
these people out. I had never heard of them.
Child, and it's like I only
Y'all
have one of
talked
their
about
albums, but they were great. And they had the nice little mellow, slow song called "It's Me."
Mhm.
And child, man, the album is called More Than You
More,
Know.
more than you know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way that I found Point of Grace in the Christian
Christian
bookstore.
bookstore.
I saw these four nice Caucasian women on the
Real
cover.
lovely.
White had a white background. The album was like Life, Love, and Other Mysteries. And I said, those are my Gospel Spice Girls right there. And I've been hooked ever since. Ever since. Because I'm the biggest Spice
Literally.
Girls fan, like, period. Point
I'm gonna
blank.
need them to go ahead and come on over to America. Jonathan, I promise you I'll drop everything to make sure that we go to that together.
I know you will. It's just I don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. I think the
Then
girls are just living their life, doing their thing, and I don't think they think it's necessary. However, we feel like it's still necessary. But you know,
the
we're gonna want to tour every year. You know what I'm saying? Can't stop, won't stop. But
I just needed one good time.
I'll be there.
Just one
yes,
good time.
all five. I need
'Cause I rem-
all five girls there. All
Because
five
I
must be there.
remember when they just were talking about it, and I told Jonathan, Jonathan, look, and it just never happened. I was like, come on, trying to see these people. Anyway, Miss Roberts said I also was introduced to Shirley Caesar at college when she performed there. Okay,
Oh wow. Okay.
They were showing up, honey.
okay, that's one person. Shirley Caesar. I was surprised to hear that she cussed. I was like, what? She cussed?
She looked like it to me. You do something. Joke.
Okay.
Somebody
Now, praise
told
the Lord.
somebody told me a story of how, and I get it. I never thought any less of her. Just to make sure I say that out loud, I never thought any less of her. But there was a show that she was going to do. Of course, it's how this woman of God makes money. And of course, if you're dealing with promoters and stuff, it's already going to be janky. But you add religion to it, it's going to be jankier. That's how I feel. I'm just speaking for myself. She said she basically cussed whomever was putting on the show out and saying, I ain't getting on the stage till I get my money. Okay.
So I get my check.
Where her coins at?
Right.
Coins. Where are my
and if not, I'm getting back in this car and you are paying for my travel
like,
expenses.
I'm getting back in this Cadillac and going to this.
In addition for my time. So I still need to get paid for the show.
Okay.
And going to this Embassy Suites you put me up in, okay? Hand me my money. Yeah. All I can do is respect it. And then she's a woman in the industry. Of course, and then I'm sure they would look at her. She's not a tall lady. She's like a little short woman. Of course, people would want to try to take advantage of her. So I'm sure she's had to cuss out many of. Oh, I almost said the N word. I'm sure she had to cuss out many of people to make sure she was getting hers. That's
Many
for
a
sure.
nigga.
Okay, many. Robert said, "Y'all, I graduated college in 1985, right when I was born." Coming out the womb.
That's what's up.
A blessing.
Okay.
Yes.
Robin says, Tyrone would appreciate that I also saw Pieces of a Dream and Phyllis Hyman, wow, at the Cornell University. I like Phyllis Hyman. She's wonderful. I hate how the music industry be messing people up. Oh, Miss Kim said, I remember Out of Eden. They released a song this year. What?
Yeah, I think there are only 2 group members left. The last time that I saw Out of Eden, I think there were only two group members left. But yeah, I think they're still doing it.
To be honest, I don't know how I would hold on this long.
Me either.
God bless them, though. They did that. Brittany Davis. She says, sending love.
Hey, Brittany.
Gorgeous. Robin says, what is crazy is that my brother was totally dialed in to all music, including commercial gospel, and he had a beautiful voice. Oh,
that's wonderful, Robin.
Miss Kim says, don't play with somebody's money.
Okay, you better not.
You'd meet new people playing with people's money like that.
50 coals.
And it's like, just think of it, like, for all we know, there weren't a whole lot of like contractual stuff. Like, this is in the contract, or people not fulfilling whatever contract we decided to sign, things of
Mhm.
that nature. Once again, no respect lost on her. I love her voice. In my
Oh yeah.
my praise my praise party mix, that song, Jesus, I Love Calling Your Name.
Mhm.
I love that song. And then of course, that song that she did with Kirk Franklin, called
Yes.
Return.
Oh yes. The way she comes in on the song.
She come in there like a thief in the night.
Okay. I don't have to
She's
cry anymore. Oh,
Ooh, she sang that song.
she sang that song. Like she sang some of the best vocals I've ever heard out of Shirley Caesar. She
Mm.
sang that song, honey.
And it's like, though she had verses in there, it's all those ad libs. I think it's the ad libs that come from people that have lived that really kind of like wins me over. Yeah.
I think that's the best part of every song. Like if you take out ad libs out of any song and just listen to that song, it is not gonna hit the
It's
same.
dead.
You need that. Ooh yeah, take me. You need it.
Now you got me thinking about Cisco. You know that man still sound like himself. Praise God.
Of course he does. Where that voice going? Nowhere. He doesn't have like the range that he used to have. Like he used to be able to get all the way up in the rafters, but he can't do that no more. But he still got that voice though.
But he's still out here singing, that's for sure. He's
Well,
still gonna
still got
say,
that dragon on his microphone too.
He sure do.
and he can still say, yeah, yeah.
I love me some Cisco.
I love him. But without Jodeci, there would be no Drew Hill.
Come
Know that for
on.
sure.
True that.
Robin says, I don't like tuning in late. Don't get a chance to read my folks and see where y'all at. Genesita's energy is fire, but I don't know if it's because she is warmed up or had a nap.
Could be both.
First of all, Miss Robin, I love you. Second of all, it's because I've warmed up. I think it's the talking about Jennifer Hudson that did it. And that and it's like, I wasn't even listening to the radio, but I heard her voice.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Singing Jingle Bells. That's all I heard. I couldn't listen to no more. I turned it off. Cause you're not gonna get on my nerves today. Why are you singing so loud on Jingle Bells? I'm sorry. You sing loud on stuff that deserve your energy. The Jingle Bells never deserved any of that. Whew, calm down, Jennifer. Anywho, I hope this week is a good one. Oh gosh, and this weekend was good for me too.
Hmm.
Oh gosh, not this weekend, but last weekend was good for me. I had a really good Saturday. It was awesome. Miss Robin says again, I do not enjoy Jennifer Hudson. Period.
Heard loud and clear, Miss Auntie Robin.
Miss Robin, in your expert opinion, how and why does she have a television show? Not saying that she doesn't deserve it. Not saying that I don't like that she has one. I'm just asking how.
And you know what's crazy is like, back in the 90s, people would always talk about their favorite singers. And nowadays, not a single person has ever
Because nobody's singing.
mentioned, you know,
Nobody's singing.
yeah.
Because even the R&B that we have now, it's really not saying nobody knows how to sing, but it's really mellow. And just like Jermaine Dupri and Brian Cox and all those people have said, it's because the church is out of the process.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because, not saying that it's because people ain't got Jesus. No, it's about people having to really perform and really do the vocal acrobatics to
Mm-hmm.
really carry a church crowd. And like you equate that to people like a Jodeci, like a Drew Hill. They were all up in church.
Okay. Performing in church as a group.
Absolutely. But Usher wasn't. He was with Diddy in the club when he was 10. That's the
And
difference.
that's another that's another thing. The day and age, like people they're gonna how do you say it? People will only do to you what you let them do.
Hmm.
So it's like, hey, if people out here turn to
Hmm.
if that's all we got to do is go in the studio and we got this money, why try?
Why
Hmm.
We
do
don't have
more?
to do anymore. We don't have to do more. We can only come out here and we singing about Booty Hole Brown and it picks up and now everybody's taking off. Like it's like people don't
It
care
don't
about
take much.
talent anymore. It
Right.
don't take
Child.
Because
much.
the thing is, when you do more, it doesn't get recognized.
Right.
Never gets
Because a lot
recognized.
of the people that are doing more, the just pure singers, it's just a niche thing.
Yeah.
It's not a global thing. It's just niche. Like I'm sure there's plenty of people out here that Whitney Houston would look at them and wonder, why aren't you bigger than who you are? You know
And
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
and if you think there are so many shows like The Voice and American Idol that have had so many seasons with so many amazing
Amazing.
singers, are any of them like on the charts now? It's like it's crazy. It is
Can I tell you where they failed them, Jonathan?
where
When the show was done, there is no further artist development.
right.
I think the biggest case, in my opinion, would be Ruben Studdard for me.
Mm,
With Ruben Studdard, they didn't know what to do with that man.
no.
Yeah.
When they did Sorry for 2004, I said, hang it up.
I wasn't expecting you to say that.
That's what I said. This song is literal foolishness. People don't remember what we fell in love with.
Right.
We fell in love with the covers. If Luther Vandross can cover literally all of Gladys Knight's, not Gladys Knight,
Dionne
Dionne
Warwick.
Warwick's
Mhm.
music and
And make a
make a
career
living
off
off
of
of
it.
that,
Hmm.
why can't he do the covers as well? You know what I'm saying? If Ruben Studdard had, instead of trying to be some freaking R&B crooner, and let's be real, he was not that.
Come on.
Let's be real. So it would have been much better if he would have been doing more of what he was doing, what brought people to call and vote for him. We can turn that into record sales because he's doing what we liked him doing while he was on that show.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And I think that's what the difficulty is with those shows. We fall in love with their voice, not
Hmm.
some of them don't necessarily have a particular talent in writing. Some people do, but even if they do, we don't fall in love with their artistry. We fall in love with their voice. So it's like we need to hear their voice sing this song, sing that song. That's why people can be on TikTok all day long, singing, having like this wonderfully beautiful voice, and people just say, "Hey, sing this song. Oh, I want to hear how you sound on this song." And that's what people are looking for. I'm not trying to hear what you trying to come up with in the studio. No, I don't need that. God bless. Miss Robin says this. She answered my question. Thank you, Miss Robin. She said she has a show because the Suits thought she was a good sell. I think that she is an incomplete talent. Ooh. She doesn't have the range for her assignment. Oh, yeah. But the powers that be thrust her upon us.
I will say that she doesn't seem nearly as awkward as she seemed when her first show first started. I think she's starting to kind of get the hang of interviewing. I think that her interviewing skills have gotten better over time.
That's good.
But I still don't go seeking out to watch it.
No.
To be honest, I'd much rather watch Sherry. Hey,
Sherry's funner. I do
she
enjoy
is,
Sherry.
and she's more
The,
natural.
Yeah, because this is what she been doing. She been doing this,
Right.
and she a comedian, and she been on a Jamie Foxx show and all that stuff. Man, she deserved. I'm here for her. Dustin says, "Have a good night. I love you all. Thank you for the support through this very hard time, Jonathan."
No problem, Dustin. Good night.
Absolutely.
Good night, Jonathan. We love you too. Jonathan. Good night, Dustin. We love you too.
All right, now you better catch the spirit of Jennifer. Robert says the issue is that while they have great voices, the packages are incomplete. Can they write? Do they read music? Do they got a team? And that's usually a no, no, and no. Okay. Miss Kim says they acted as if Ruben and Clay won together. That ticked me off.
They did. They did. Cause them people was mad that Clay did not win. Lord, were they mad that their nice little, Caucasian boy did not win over the big black man. Like it was upset, honey.
Okay.
I forgot about Clay.
But they both ended up with #1 singles, I think.
No, I forget about
I don't know if Ruben
First,
had-
yes.
Yeah,
When
okay,
they first.
yes.
Yeah.
First single.
Robert said, wait, Luther was the lead in the group Change. Yes, we do know this. Before he went solo. I have seen so much of it, so much more of his story and how he was wasn't it with Sesame Street and all that stuff? Like
I think
it,
so.
it was he did a lot, but the reason why I say that is because some of his biggest songs, they were covers.
Mhm.
So I appreciate that.
And there's a documentary out on
Mhm.
him called Never Too Much, but I can't find
Yeah.
where I can watch it though.
We're gonna have to find it together because I've heard so much about it. Brittany
And it's been
Davis
out
said,
since
well,
January of this year.
oh, okay, January. She's Louise. Brittany said, well said, Jen. I thank you. Okay. Robert says, Jennifer is no Kelly Clarkson. Now that's for sure. But then again, how should I put it? It's like Jennifer can really sing, but she also have caucasity on her side as well. Because since she been gone, is the bee's knees.
Hmm.
Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. Okay. All those songs, I think they blessed her with the whole machine. I don't think they did that for everybody else.
Right.
And she was the first winner. So
Hmm.
something tells me that they had to really push her to make it seem like, oh, now she's American Idol, so she's going to really
She's
push
gonna win.
forward. Yeah.
And to make the seasons go on too, because they wanted people to be like, oh, we do this for this one person.
Right.
That's the only person we really got to truly invest in, so the other people will just come and we can make money off the show alone and not
Okay.
investing in them as much.
But it really shows who really can stand the test of time. Because thinking about Fantasia, you know that machine was not behind them,
No.
not behind her.
But she
And
did still do fairly well, but I think it's because of the support of the Black community that kept her lifted up, that allowed her
absolutely,
to have longevity.
and she was able to keep music, and it doesn't matter where she's at. She can always fill up a show.
Oh
She can
yeah,
always do a
Absolutely.
show. She will never go broke as
No.
long
with
as she
that
can take
voice,
child with her
her
energy.
and her fashions.
Yeah,
Whew,
I
that
was
girl dressed
That
down.
outfit she had on during the Tina Turner tribute on the Grammys, that gold shimmery fringe outfit, that was everything. Everything.
Listen, her stylist, I don't know what happened, but
child.
they have taken her. I mean, she always looked good, but
Right,
now she walking like she the first lady of somewhere.
right.
It's because
Acting.
I truly believe, like, after that whole thing with Mr. Cooks, she truly found her way. I'm
Hmm.
sure that she had plenty of people from her tribe to
Right.
assist her in finding herself. But after she found herself, that man found her. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm telling you, it's nothing like knowing and loving yourself, and then having somebody to love you almost just as much.
And it's so
Yeah.
beautiful that we were able to see her get to the other side of that situation.
Child, because we were just like, oh Lord, she got the man chatted all over. Oh Lord. when we saw that picture come up, is like, ay, 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 why did she get the man tatted on her? He is,
I mean, but how many women out here have done the same
and it
thing?
was so visible.
Right.
It's just,
Yeah, right
that
on the
what
shoulder.
bothered me. It was huge and visible. But yeah, God bless. Dustin, make sure to say good night. I love you. Robin says, why Dustin be always trying to shut the party down? It's okay. We can respect him in his bedtime. Robert said, Miss Kim, you are so right about Ruben and Clay winning. Well, Ruben, you know what I'm saying. Miss Kim said Jennifer Hudson has the most hardcore Chicago accent. I can't stand hearing her speak. Nabbit. Ain't y'all, ain't
Yes, she does.
that your people, Miss Kim?
Yes, they
Nabbit.
are.
Robert says a thin, the special. Oh, I think the special is on Netflix, Joe Nathan.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Is it?
Miss Kim says it comes out officially next year. Hey. Robert Robert says, nah, Kelly sends through her caucasity. She kills. She does do well. But I'm just saying it really helps that she was white. With the assistants and all that stuff. I do love the fact that she's a singer. She's one of those people that you don't want her to do your song because you about to get put to shame.
Mhm.
I've seen people on TikTok say, please, if I ever come out with a song, do not let Kelly sing my song. Please. Dustin says, is a very big fan of Jennifer Hudson's show at all on the Jonathan on this one.
I think he's with Jonathan on this one. I think that's what he meant to
Gotcha.
say.
Thank you. Robert says, Dustin, I haven't seen one full episode of Jennifer Hudson's show. I don't like her.
Me either.
I haven't even seen the piece.
Y'all know too much.
She has a beautiful set, though. The set is gorgeous.
Yes. Nice gowns.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Kim says, we've all been fools for the wrong man. You got that right. I just hate hers was because this is when she had that reality show. She was dating that man during the reality show. They had the talk and everything during the reality show. But maybe it had to be that way for her to get her deliverance. Maybe it just had to be that. Miss Kim says, yes, I am born in Chicago, but I don't have that accent.
You don't.
And that's okay. Y'all, it's been real. It is 10. Jesus in heaven. I thank you guys for the conversation. I know. I was about to say, I don't understand how we even get here ever, but I know we just good people having good conversation with each other. And I absolutely love that. I love how we don't have to try to figure out and put a name to what's going on. All I know is that we reflecting on this Monday, okay? And we reflected on a whole lot, including Jennifer Hudson. I really want y'all to listen to that Jingle Bells. Please. Please do so. And I want you to return back to me in the Discord. Listen to that jingle. I'm going to put it in Discord. Listen to that Jingle Bells.
Please do put it in the Discord.
I was going to say, drop the link.
I'm going to drop the link in the Discord so y'all can hear Jingle Bells from Jennifer Hudson. And I want y'all to be as bothered as I was. Okay, no, you don't have to be bothered. But I need to hear how you feel about it for sure. Let's see. Robert says, I totally love and am in love with all of you. Have a good night. Be blessed as I am.
Same to you, Miss Robin. Auntie Robin, we love you too.
Love you too. Thank y'all for letting us be us. Miss Kim says, no thanks. She said, no thanks. Heard it once.
And I can see her face.
She had an emoji like that.
She like, I can see her face saying it. Like, no, thank you.
Robert says, I'm not going to listen to J. Hud. is not nice. None of this is funny. None of
She's
it.
not nice. I'm sorry. The people don't agree.
This is horrible. Y'all stop being nice with people. Brittany says, awesome. Glad to catch you all on. Thank you so much for joining us. We really
Thank you,
appreciate it,
Brittany.
Brittany. Oh, yeah. I'm done. Y'all done tickled me. Oh, gosh. Whoo! Y'all be blessed now. Here, I'm going to go. Oh, Lord, where'd it go? Just to let y'all know, I don't deal with Apple products too much. All the Tyrone stuff is Apple based. And I'd be losing the screen sometimes. But I found it. Don't worry. All right. Brittany says, by the way, I've only seen the hallway cheer team. I've never seen the show.
I wonder why.
I'm just saying.
We haven't seen it either, girl. Brittany, it's okay. I ain't seen it either.
Okay. Oh gosh. And my mother, see, and I depend on my mother for that stuff because she's a daytime TV watcher girly. You know what I'm saying? And for her, what you heard? What you heard,
Look,
Bianca?
you know,
Who's that over there? What's going on?
nobody ain't over here. That's why I'm like, before y'all hang up this phone, hold on now.
Okay. We need to have video evidence. Okay. Jonathan, if you're talking to us.
Oh yeah.
That reminds me of this video of Jasmine Masters hearing gunshots outside of her window. She said, "What the is that?" I know I ain't crazy.
You know exactly what that is.
We don't do that around here. We go to work, honey. There was two of them too, 2 gunshots.
Hey, the only thing I have to be worried about is loud trucks around here. The loudest trucks live across the street from me, and it's a lovely Mexican family. They are very nice, very sweet, but they have, it feels like 1,500 trucks that go over there and have to bash their gas to go up that driveway. And so it's like at least 7 times a day. And I'm not exaggerating. People coming in and out that house, they working, I love how they come together and get the job done and live and be happy. Y'all, they had a campfire, a bonfire the other night. I was like, I want to join. I want to come over there.
No.
And then on top of that, y'all, they got a food truck, a taco food truck. I said,
Oh, is it good? Have you tried it?
I wouldn't know. I don't know where they be going to. I'm gonna have to ask them, hey, where the food truck at? Because
And you the neighbor. Look, slide me a taco too
Okay.
before you put it on the road.
do what you gotta do.
And I won't complain.
Oh gosh. Oh wait. Dustin did confirm that he really don't like Jennifer at all. Well, shoot, I didn't know that so many people felt the same way.
I mean, you can't tell by her album sales.
And I'm done. Y'all be blessed now here. May God bless y'all. May the week be great. We'll see you on Thursday on JoJo Speaks. That starts at 8 p.m. We'll see you on Saturday. Hi, at 10-ish a.m. for prayer. I'll be up. Oh, and I can't tell y'all why. I'll tell y'all eventually though. All right. Well, I'm leaving now because I don't want Jonathan to get upset with me. Bye.
Bye, y'all.